Springfield repealed its environmental laws. The forest guardian bear is officially renamed lumber bear. Endangered species in protected wetlands grow more endangered. Fish in the lake mutate. Four-eyed fish eat the three-eyed ones. Factories start spewing toxic fumes, and acid rain pours from the sky, eating through clothes and skin. The Simpsons decide to stay indoors until it stops. Homer happily watches TV, but the acid rain corrodes the power lines.
The TV! Oh!
Marge suggests playing Monopoly. Lisa pulls out the full set, but Marge picks the simplest version to accommodate Homer's IQ.
New shooter!
That's it, baby. Welcome to Marvin Gardens.
We'll see about that. 1, 2, 3,
Homer quickly loses all his money, and even owes Bart $100. Lisa notices Bart's hotels are made of Legos, but Marge insists it's an accident.
Oh, sure. You take his side just because he bought you that house on St. James Place. Who else is going to take care of her? Dad?
Why, you little...
When Marge tries to stop Homer and Lisa jumps in to pull them apart, Maggie gets scared, climbs onto the couch, and dials emergency services. Clancy arrives at the Simpsons' house as soon as he gets the call. The sheriff sends in a negotiation robot who will resolve the dispute with the kindest words.
Destroy! Destroy! Hey, this is Taffy!
Police brutality! And chewtality.
Springfield Elementary School got a new teacher named Larson. Larson advocated using violence to counter violence. Bart wanted to give the new teacher a tough welcome to show who's boss, so he started playing pranks. But unexpectedly, Larson wasn't afraid at all.
Looks like I've got a prankster on my hands.
He approached Bart with a hair clipper in hand. At dinner, Bart sat at the table with a gloomy face. Bart was eating while wearing a hat, which caught Lisa's attention.
Why are you wearing your hat at dinner?
When the family learned Bart had a new hairstyle, they all wanted to see it. Homer took off Bart's hat, and the whole family burst into laughter. Thus, Bart decided to save face. As expected, Larson knew all the pranks were done by Bart. To punish Bart, Larson used teaching as an excuse to make Bart experience a generator. Bart twitched back to his seat.
I just need to get to 60%.
Finally, Bart decided to devise a meticulous plan to get back at Larson. When he found out Larson was the Flame Man, he had a detailed scheme.
If Larson can't like that thing, he'll be humiliated.
Bart sprayed fire retardant on the Flame Man prop. Soon at night, Larson began his performance, but the Flame Man couldn't be ignited. He was quickly disqualified from lighting the fire. Just then, a bottle of fire retardant rolled to Larson's feet. He immediately realized who had tricked him. In a fit of anger, Larson lost control. Bart climbed onto the Flame Man prop to seek help. Seeing this, Homer immediately jumped onto a catapult and smashed the Flame Man. Larson lost his qualification as a teacher. Bart finally got his revenge. Homer bought a mansion and officially moved in after signing the contract. Marge couldn't believe how cheap the house was, unaware that it was built on an ancient tomb. Suddenly, a book flew through the air and struck Lisa.
Did not. Did not.
While a mysterious voice interrupted their conversation. Homer thought it was welcoming him and paid no attention to it. When Marge opened the kitchen door, bright red liquid poured out. She turned around to discover a strange creature. Homer grabbed an orange and threw it inside, but a note was thrown back out. Lisa picked it up and read, "Don't litter," written on it. At that moment, Bart was also controlled by mysterious forces, and Maggie flew into the air. After rescuing the two children, Marge immediately wanted to take them away from the house. Homer argued that old houses naturally have some problems, but Marge didn't want to live in a haunted house just to save a few pennies. While they were arguing, Homer's body gradually rose and hit the ceiling. That night, strange sounds echoed through the rooms again. They could be seen holding knives about to strike each other until Marge heard the commotion and stopped them. Unable to tolerate the house any longer, she picked up Maggie and prepared to leave. Lisa then discovered a Native American burial ground. Marge made up her mind to leave this place, but before she could finish speaking, the strange sounds returned.
You will die slowly. Your stomach will swell.
Marge finally snapped and completely lost it, giving the house a thorough tongue lashing. She was shaking with rage, and Homer tried to comfort her, saying it was better than exploding eyeballs. As the Simpson family walked out the front door, the house began to contemplate. After a moment, the house glowed and gradually shrank, finally disappearing into thin air.
You can't help but feel a little rejected.
Bart was sent to a new Catholic school. On the first day of class, the teacher smashed his game console. If he misbehaved again, the teacher would discipline him with a ruler.
I'll show you. I'll move 33 inches away.
A yard's 36!
Ah! Oh, now you tell me.
Or even make him stand in the hallway holding two dictionaries with both hands as punishment.
Oh, stupid Catholic school.
At this moment, a mysterious man suddenly appeared. He gave Bart a comic book about Catholics. The plot inside seemed to open the door to a new world for Bart. From that day on, he began to become obsessed with all things related to Catholicism, even praying with rosary beads before meals.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Bart, what the hell are you saying?
That's Latin, Dad. The language of Plutarch.
Mickey Mouse's dog?
No, Plutarch. He chronicled the lives of the Roman emperors.
Oh, I didn't need that new fact. Now I forgot who won Bud Bowl 8.
Homer really couldn't stand his overly religious behavior and immediately drove straight to the school. He demanded that they stop filling Bart's head with those annoying ideas. But unexpectedly, the man captured Homer's heart with just one game. The two of them stayed there for an entire night until Homer returned home early the next morning. Marge felt very uneasy about this.
Well, I'm not having another 12 kids.
Bart, no one is saying 12. 9, 10 tops. See?
Homer comforted Marge while defending himself, and from that day forward, Bart and Homer's lives underwent dramatic changes. This matter quickly spread throughout the town. The pastor found this incredible. Marge urgently wanted him to help think of a solution about how to get Homer and Bart back to the way they were before. Flanders believed they must be stopped as soon as possible. Otherwise, once they're brainwashed, there would be no turning back.
Oh, stop it! Guys, I'm serious!
No!
How powerful is a black hole? It can absorb objects many times larger than itself and could even destroy Earth in the end. Lisa discovered it while crying by the roadside. To prevent more people from being sucked in, she used a tree branch to lead it home.
As rich, as poor and shackly.
Lisa dragged the black hole down to the basement, where it instantly sucked in all the clutter. The whole family came down to watch. Lisa told them that once you go into the black hole, you can't come out, but it might also lead to another universe. Homer took out a bag of cookies.
Help a brother out, BH. Woohoo! Ow!
Lisa pushed Homer away and warned everyone not to throw things into it, otherwise it would be very dangerous. Homer didn't believe her and stuck his hand in.
Why shouldn't
Marge stopped him just in time and wanted to put up a fence around the black hole. Right after saying this, however, she was the first to dump garbage into it. Then Bart wanted to throw his math homework in, but it was spit out shortly after. Since that didn't work, Bart pushed his math teacher in instead. The black hole grew bigger and bigger, sucking in all of the Simpson family's belongings. At this point, a large crowd appeared outside. Everyone's eyes turned to Homer. It turned out he had turned the black hole's garbage disposal into a business venture. As soon as he finished speaking, Homer's house was sucked into the black hole. Despite this, people were still throwing things in, and the black hole's suction kept getting stronger and stronger. Everyone was sucked in. The entire Springfield became the black hole's meal, and the Simpson family couldn't escape either. Only Maggie's pacifier became the hope for saving Springfield. The black hole actually connected to a passage leading to another planet, where aliens treat garbage as treasure. Their favorite food is the banana peels they discard. Homer wanted to help Maggie get the bee off, but when he stood up, his head got stuck in the beehive. In his panic, Homer fell into a blueberry bush. Then he tripped over a picnic blanket. Homer dressed up to look like Marge.
I told you not to mock me at picnics.
Kirk tapped on a can and was about to tell everyone some important news.
Isn't that your brother and sister? Because you really look a lot alike.
No.
Kirk and Luan were getting remarried. Milhouse was very happy to learn his parents were remarrying. The day of the wedding arrived. Homer didn't know which tie to choose. Marge told him to pick one the color of his own eyes.
And what color would that be?
You don't know what color my eyes are?
Of course I know.
No peeking.
Homer guessed for a long time, but still didn't know. Marge angrily left. Only when Homer remembered the color of Marge's eyes would she show him her eyes. At the wedding, Milhouse became his mother's flower boy. Marge put on sunglasses so Homer couldn't see the color of her eyes. Reverend Lovejoy was officiating the wedding when a volleyball hit him. He tried to hit it back, but failed.
Spaz.
Lovejoy asked Kirk if he was willing to take her as his wife.
I do.
He asked Luan if she was willing to marry the lazy and ugly Kirk.
You're reading an early draft of our vows.
Just say I do.
I do.
Lovejoy declared them husband and wife. Milhouse's parents were going on their honeymoon, so Milhouse had to temporarily stay at the Simpsons' house. Luann even prepared mommy meals for him. In the evening, Homer told Milhouse and Bart a bedtime story. Milhouse was very excited about life after his parents returned. Even in his dreams, there was a countdown to waking up, but the life he anticipated might never come. Kirk and Luann had some drinks on the cruise ship. Kirk picked up Luann, but he lost his footing and started backing up. The two fell into the sea just like that. The cruise ship also sailed away from them. The next day, Milhouse was playing with Bart. They found a hole in the ground. The two inserted a water hose into the hole. Unexpectedly, water sprayed out where Lisa was playing, and the water was mixed with many spiders. Lisa was very scared and planned to leave holding her doll, but the doll's mouth was also full of spiders. Seeing this, Milhouse and Bart burst out laughing.
This week is the best. I don't care if my parents ever come back.
At this moment, a car from the cruise company was heading to the Simpsons' house. Milhouse happily opened the door but received bad news.
Son, your parents have been lost at sea. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
After learning the news, he was very sad. Bart, who didn't know what happened, was still happily spraying water at him.
Hey, who died? My parents, probably.
Milhouse wanted to know if they could still find his parents. The cruise company would try their best to search, but the ocean was very vast. They might not be able to find his parents.
Don't worry, boys. They'll find your parents soon.
And until they do, you can stay here.
The next day, Milhouse still had no energy. Marge wanted to do something meaningful for him to cheer him up.
Like I'm going to a funeral? No, don't talk like that. There's always hope.
We just want to let you know we've stopped searching.
Milhouse was completely heartbroken. Even video games couldn't make him happy. Even Maggie could see his sadness. She gave her bottle to Milhouse. After seeing himself drinking from a bottle, Milhouse completely had an epiphany. He no longer had parents and couldn't be so childish anymore. He decided to drink milk like a man.
I can't be a baby anymore. I'm alone now. I have to be a man. Thanks, Mags.
From then on, Milhouse became a melancholic boy. None of his classmates had ever seen someone this cool.
Okay, everyone, my best friend is a little messed up, so everyone be extra nice to him.
But Nelson wanted to teach Milhouse a lesson. However, this melancholic aura made even Nelson unable to bring himself to hit Milhouse. Lisa was also deeply attracted by Milhouse's melancholic temperament. At lunch, everyone gathered around Milhouse. This made Bart feel like he had lost his popularity. After school, everyone's attention was also on Milhouse. Bart wanted to win back everyone's attention. He deliberately performed a carnival dance.
Check it out! This image has not been sped up.
But his classmates still didn't think he was cool. To encourage Bart, Marge joined him in the carnival dance. The The school's popularity rankings showed that Milhouse's popularity exceeded Bart's. This was all because of Milhouse's melancholic temperament, so Bart wanted to help him recover his happiness. What he needed most now was family care. Bart remembered that Milhouse received Danish cookies every Christmas. He dialed a phone number in Denmark. He found Milhouse's uncle Norbert. Bart didn't expect Norbert to be a super cool person.
Would you be my uncle?
No, but have a butter cookie.
He brought Norbert to find Milhouse. Norbert was going to take care of him, but Milhouse said he could take care of himself. Norbert could see that he was pretending to be strong.
I promise you won't be alone anymore, son.
Bart thought the problem was solved, but when melancholic Milhouse showed his vulnerable side, he became even more popular. On the other side, Homer still couldn't remember the color of Marge's eyes. Abe reminded him that Homer had previously written a love song describing Marge. Homer remembered that love song.
The girl I love's got beautiful hair.
But when he got to the part about eyes, he realized he hadn't described the color of her eyes. Marge heard Homer's song and was very moved, so she took off her sunglasses.
Hazel! Your eyes are hazel!
Under his uncle's guidance, Milhouse became even cooler. Bart didn't understand why he felt sad when Milhouse became happy. Lisa said it was because Bart didn't want to lose Milhouse. Bart loved Milhouse. Bart wanted to refute Lisa, but everything he said was something Milhouse had said before.
I love him so much. Oh, it's okay.
The next day, the principal announced to everyone that Milhouse would be leaving with his uncle. They would take a hot air balloon back to Shelbyville. Bart couldn't bear to part with Milhouse.
You're my best friend. I have to go. Well, then I'm going with you.
He climbed up the rope onto the hot air balloon. Then the three of them left in the hot air balloon. On the other side, Milhouse's parents weren't dead. They were making a hang glider on a deserted island. Soon the two would be able to return to Milhouse's side.
Milhouse! Mom and Dad!
Milhouse eventually returned to his parents.